Captain. It is Captain. Greetings. I will accept any and all items. I will await your next order here.
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence. Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Yeah, I figured you'd say something like that. Just another one of Delgado's loyal little soldiers, huh? Fine, have it your way. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Okay. So why are you targeting a Gaul Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? His credentials. So you're hitting the Gaul Bank branch in New Atlantis. Nice score, very lucrative and very dangerous. If you're going after a gold mine like that, I'll want to come along for the ride. Or you're not getting near Dombrowski.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Well, well, it appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh God, I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really, really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Now you're speaking my language. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. What the hell? When I asked you earlier, you said you weren't here for anything else. Not only did you lie to me, but now you're telling me that she sent you after the award alone? Yeah? And I suppose it's just a coincidence you happen to be asking me about the very thing Neva and I agreed to steal together. I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. So tell me, what's the status of your plan? I once saw Neva strip down a UC security ship and sell the parts back to the UC through a shell company. If that doesn't put your concerns to rest, I don't know what will. Now tell me, what about the status of your plan? How can I help? Okay, then let me point you to the person in charge of the award. Her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield ballroom. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Goldbank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Galbank employee in every single Galbank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Galbank, now will it? As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to the person. Her name's Sheila Holbrook. I'd press her to... And if you're thinking of Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Captain Rokov is one of the most easygoing COs I've ever known.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right?
I can't believe he just stole that.
Please remember to obey all posted safety and mustering instructions.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Have you tried the canopies? Horrid. Positively horrid.
The Society chair has really outdone herself this time. Dombrowski is married to some poor woman that he constantly leaves behind in New Atlantis when he goes on his business trips. Well, apparently the award is so valuable there's only one in existence. It gets passed to a new winner every year. Not much, other than the fact that they host these wonderfully entertaining gala events every month. Enjoy the rest of the event.
Here for business or pleasure? The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend Society functions. I missed out on the award to someone else last year, so this year I doubled my contributions to the Society. Fingers crossed. It's critical that the Society keeps the memories of Earth alive in our hearts. I'm doing my part by attending this spectacular event. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
I've done this particular cruise run
I
several
certainly
times,
hope
and
they
I can
decide to
assure
hold
you
all
that the route
future
is
Society
quite
events
safe.
aboard. Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam. I heard it's fitted with 12 internally flawless 2-carat blue diamonds. Can you believe that? When you join, they send you a small chunk of rock from Earth itself. I keep mine on my desk. Well, that was boring.
Quite a lovely starliner. Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
That view is absolutely spectacular.
An open bar would... I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. I'm a silver member of the Society, but only 100,000 more credits, and I hit the gold tier. That's all then? Okay.
So, what brings you aboard? Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy, you'd think it was her own child. You don't necessarily have to be wealthy to contribute, though the minimum donation level is 5,000 credits. Nice to have met you.
Hello. Are you a member of the Society?
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Ugh. Positively horrid.
I certainly hope they decide to... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified trophy. The Society was founded about 8 years. Nice to have met you.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning? I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is Sheila Holbrook is... Is this about that feature SSNN ran a few years ago? I can assure you, this is a legitimate charity organization. That's all then?
Okay.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
So,
Nothing but the best for the Society, eh?
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Sheila Holbrook is chair of the award committee this year. The way she dotes over that glorified... It's a shame that the Earth ended in such a sorry state, but I'm glad the Society has the... Enjoy the rest of the event.
An open bar would have been nice. The Trident's gouging us for every credit we've got. The Society chair has... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning. Sheila Holbrook is... The Society is such a worthy cause. What could be more important than the preservation of the Earth's spirit? Huh. Well, that was boring.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it? Here for business? He's been spending a lot of time with Claudius. Sheila Holbrook. Sheila Holbrook. Donations to the Society can be debited from... Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Have you tried the canapes? Horrid. Ugh. Positively horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. He's been spending a lot of time with Sheila Holbrook is chair of the... The Society is such a worthy cause. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
The Society chair has... I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society. He's been spending a lot... Sheila Holbrook is chair... The Society is such a worthy cause. What? Enjoy the rest of the event.
Due to an unfortunate accident, we're halting our spacewalk experience for an indeterminate amount of time. We have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin. If you wish to have a drink at any of our lounges, be sure to present your cabin pass to have the cost deducted.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Quite a lovely starline. So, he's been spending a lot of time... Sheila Holbrook is chair... Is this about that feature SSN? That's all then?
Okay. In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
An open bar would... Here for business? He's been spending a lot... Is this about... Nice to have met you.
That view is absolutely spectacular, isn't it?
I'm sorry, but unless you're reporting a security situation, I need to get back to my duties.
Yeah, can we do... Sorry, I'm busy. Maybe we'll talk another time.
Hello? Are you a member of the Society?
As long as you remember that I'm getting paid. What's the status? Go do something useful, okay?
Don't forget to keep your Starview pass handy at all times.
Hello.
You'll have access to the ballroom.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch me. Well, that was boring.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
Have you
Here for
tried the
business or
cannabis?
pleasure?
Horrid.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Is this important? I don't have a lot of time for idle nonsense. Yes, I'm extremely busy. Probably in a few days. I don't want the award transfer to actually occur until we're safely in orbit at our destination. Of course, if I keep getting interrupted, the ceremony... Not at all. I was assured that this particular ship was... I am completely confident. Yes, I am. Why do you ask? Forget it. I refuse to have a repeat of last year's fiasco, where the name leaked early and started a common brawl. The winner's name is safely sealed away with the award itself, inside the master safe located at the purser. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have...
If you have any specific requests,
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems, you think people would waste money on these pretentious luxuries?
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the Siren's financial, customs. Honestly, Oh, absolutely. The safe is magnetically... In an unlikely event, our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered. The safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event, this ship is destroyed. We can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure. I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist? Well, if you change your mind, I'll be here. Have a wonderful trip. I'm sorry. It's against Trident policy to discuss our personal feelings towards... I don't want to lose my job. Why should I tell you? I'd like to think so. Don't get ahead of yourself. Maybe so. Is this really what we are doing? I mean, it might be all right, but you didn't hear this from me. Do you understand? I don't want to lose my job. I like Captain Rokov, but I think he's mixed up with some very dangerous people. I was bringing some paperwork to his quarters one day, and I found a slate with a message he received from someone named Delgado. That would normally be fine, but the message mentions the Crimson Fleet, as in pirates. Can you believe it? If we want to grab it, the slate should still be in his quarters. Somewhere. All right, but you didn't hear this from... I like Captain Rob. I was bringing some paperwork. That would normally... if we want to grab it. An excellent question. My responsibilities include all of the sirens. Honestly, I really enjoy the work. I get... Have a safe journey.
Sorry, do I know you?
What in the fuck? This character looks like Taylor Swift. No.
Do you usually just stare at people like that? Yeah, hello? Okay, wait, are you seriously... are you trying to pick me up? Look, I appreciate the compliment, but I'm already seeing someone, and my partner doesn't like competition. Who? Look, can you just... Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How did you... That idiot. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? You're willing to pay me to give you dirt on Larry? Sorry, I thought I'd end up on the short end of the deal. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them. I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds. Genius, right? What do you think is going on? I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight. Larry Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him.
I don't know. If he's broken the law, he should be punished. But you don't need to stoop to his level just to prove a point.
Stoop to his level? That's impossible. No one in the galaxy could possibly get that low. Dombrowski is a piece of human garbage. He'd stab you in the back for table scraps, then stab you again to steal dessert. The plan's always been to milk the guy for everything he's worth, and then leave him in the dust. Not bad for a lowly Galbank worker drone, right? What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. Nail his ass right to the wall.
Any complaints about your cruise should be directed to one of the staff.
The society chair has really outdone herself.
Must you continue these Excuse me? And why in goodness name? And why, in goodness name, would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? I don't have time for this. I hope I can trust you. You may think so, but I don't. Ugh, this is utterly preposterous. I'm not giving you... I should say so. The nerve of you to...
Any complaints about your crews should be directed to one of the staff.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future
Hello.
society events.
You here for the... Dombrowski, he... Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Sure, go ahead. If it makes you feel better, you can take it right to the top of mast. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, what do you think people will believe? You've had your time to talk. Now piss off.
I saw your little exchange. Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls and you can...
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just one more thing. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey. Anyway, I better start. Remember, the moment you shut down that system, the entire ship goes into lockdown.
I'll see you guys later, man.